Hey guys, Kimberly Flores. I'm in my home here in Winchester, California. Although I have been around the country for a lot. Anyway, this little video right now is going to be part of the vlog challenge and a little bit about me. So this is kind of off the hook. Um, I'm not going to try to bore you with details because I know you don't have 3 days worth of time to watch this video. So anyway, pretty much I grew up in, a new suburb where my family had, settled into, a basic, middle class family, my dad worked, he supported our family. But early on, there was trouble, and soon enough, it was just him taking care of us. Not to go into any details or not, but from the age of probably about 9, 10, 11, something like that, I became, the other parent figure in the family. And that kind of like put a squash on, I believe, pretty much my whole childhood. I was always looking out for the other, my brother and sister and whatnot. Although I don't regret that now because it instilled in me some leadership qualities that you can't find anywhere else. You can't get any training for that, but it's just, I kind of missed out on, kid stuff, my dad being real strict, of course, and for a good reason, but, all that time, he instilled in me that, you can do anything that you want to do. Anything you put your mind to, you can do it, But at the same time, he was being really strict. So, as the first chance I got, I went to, I wanted to get my own money because, I got tired of asking him whenever I wanted something, So, I wanted to get my own money. So I thought, well, after high school, I'm going to go try to see if I can't get a small job somewhere, I put in applications at, fast food restaurants. And I remember I got an interview at Carl's Jr., but this was on the other side of town, way over on the other side of town. And I told him, I said, I'm going to go for my interview. And he says, where? And I told him, and it's like, next thing I knew is he brought home an application for me to go to work at the factory where he worked, and that was like twice as much money per hour. And well, okay, because he didn't want his little girl, I guess, going, and doing the flipping burgers thing, So anyway, so long story short, I got to work at the factory like he did, the aircraft factory, and I thought, okay, well, I'll do this for a year or so, and then I'll have enough money. I can go on and do some, college work or whatever and go on and do what I wanted to do. I wanted to be like something to do with artists, be an artist. I like to create stuff, I took some junior college courses, in commercial art and whatnot. Okay, that's what I want to do. I want to be a commercial artist, maybe setting up. I wasn't really clear on that. I think back now, I wasn't really clear on that. I don't know if that was my calling or what. It's just that I was something I was good at. I was good at drawing and artistry stuff. But at the same time, I was also in this, the rock band scene. I wanted to be the first female Peter Frampton. Okay, I'm dating myself now, but it's like, do you feel like we do? Anyway, that's kind of comical anyway. But after that, I figured I'd work there at the factory for a year or so, get enough money and I'd just go on and do what I wanted to do. Boo, 30 years later, I'm still at the factory. Oh my gosh, what happened? Oh, what happened? Anyway, I'll try to make this brief again. Like I said, you don't have 3 days. All that time, for the first 20 years, I was doing good. I thought, yeah, this is good money. But, it was getting to be, I knew that I was meant for something else. There was something in my psyche that I needed more than that. I needed more than that. By about that time, I'd met, my now husband, and that just changed things, because we decided to save up our vacation, and we our vacation time, what little time that we have. I got by that, I got 2 weeks out of the year, and if I saved it right, if I accumulated it right, I could actually squeeze in 3 weeks out of the year. If you bunch it up with the holidays and whatnot. So anyway, I got real clever at that. We go camping. We go all over the place. We try to hit, whatever. I love camping, man. I love being outside. I just love being out, outdoors. Ended up getting a little ranchette, and I had some horses, and I love horses. I just right now I don't have a place where I can keep a horse. I could actually lease one, but I'm kind of a temporary right now where I'm living, so I didn't want to make any commitments. But once I finally figure out where I'm going, I'm having me a horse. But that's just the nurturing part of me, and I just love to be outdoors a lot. That's just me. I like to garden. I like to just do stuff like that, and I like to communicate with the horses and whatnot. But anyway, I just knew like working at the factory was just not working for me, and so come this thing called the internet. Anybody heard of the internet? I was really intrigued. I got one of the first computers that they ever had, a VIC-20, Commodore VIC-20. Now I'm really dating myself, and I thought that was I love to explore stuff like that, and what makes things work, and how to do this, and I was even writing my own little programs, and that was a crack up, man. That was just funny. But anyway, by the time that I'd been there 30 years at the factory, my body was just plain old wore out. It was just plain old wore out, because I've got this competitive nature in me where I'm trying to do better than the next guy. Even though we're getting paid so much an hour to do a certain job, it's like I wanted to do mine faster and quicker and better quality-wise, okay? I could do the same quality work in less time, and I kept trying to outdo my own time. Anyway, I had a lot of workers' comp claims, and it's just like, pretty soon, like I said, I was just wore out. I couldn't do the things that I wanted to do, and it started showing up. But after a bout of that, I just it's really this might even be a whole nother topic video. But the thing is, there was since I couldn't sleep. My body was in such pain, I couldn't sleep, and it's just I came to work late too many times, and they said, "That's it. Sorry, Kim. Got to cut you loose." Part of me saw this coming, and part of me, this was like probably 6 months prior to this happening. Something in me started saying, "Hey, you better get better. You better get busy doing something, because what if?" So I started really getting into internet marketing and trying to get the stuff going. And so when they finally cut the cord, of course I was devastated. Of course, it's like, how could you? I've given my heart and soul to you. My blood, sweat, and tears is all over those parts that I've done. That didn't matter to them. All they just want is your body is a machine just to do that job. They want to be able to count on you to be in every day that you're supposed to be there, so that they can make their quota. That's I can't blame them for that. It's just business. But when they finally cut the cord, it's like part of me rejoiced, and part of me was just like, oh God, now what? I just felt like, the whole rug had just been ripped out from under me. But at the same time, it's like I knew I just got to get busy now. So anyway, fast forward to today. That is the best thing that ever happened to me. I'm retired now, and the thing is, we can pack up and go anytime we want. Right now, I'm in one of my rental investment homes. Actually, if we're temporary here, because I'm actually trying to figure out, where do I actually want to live? Where do I want to live? I have that choice, So anyway, that's about me, and I'm trying to keep this, petite and short and precise to the point, So anyway, Kim Flores. And guys, I'll catch you on the next video. I'm sure that was a whole lot. So thanks for bearing with me. Alrighty. Bye-bye.